to wrap this up then,
Yeah.
I just want us to run through marketing through a recession. Just very quickly run through it. First thing, the best time to market, I believe, is in a recession because everyone else is cutting their advertising budgets, meaning you can get more ad slots for a far lower price. It's far less competition. I wouldn't recommend that you go social media crazy because that's what every company will do because social media is free. They'll think, right, we'll scale back on our paid advertising and we'll do the free social media. And this will be their excuse. This will be how they give themselves permission to finally join that rat race of social media. They'll be like, well, it's getting expensive, recession, cut that budget, and we'll just double down on the free organic stuff. That's every reason for you to double down on paid advertising, whether it's leaflets through a letterbox, because there's going to be fewer leaflets going through the door, whether it's buying ad space in the local rags, because there's going to be fewer people doing that, all the way to running digital ads such as Facebook ads, for example. There's going to be fewer people doing that. So your cost per 1,000 people reached, I would assume, will be about 30% lower than if we weren't in a recession, meaning your cost to acquire a customer, if you've got a proper marketing funnel, will be 30% less, meaning you can scale that business far more aggressively, put your prices up with more confidence, and crush your competition because they're going to be fucking dithering around doing stupid TikTok dances whilst you're out there making proper wonga. So that's the first thing I want to say about marketing in a recession. Is there anything that you would like to say about marketing in a recession?
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah. Parsnips.
Parsnips.
No.
What about him?
No, that's going back to the fall and rise of Reginald Perrin. I would like to say something, and it's not directly related to marketing. It's directly related to business as a whole, which includes marketing. All right. And that is, please do not take advice from people on LinkedIn or any other social media platforms about problems they haven't yet solved for themselves. Now, this is a general point I make often. It's particularly important right now in recession because I would imagine, because I'm not on there, I would imagine a lot of the conversations on LinkedIn and other social media, and I use LinkedIn as an example primarily because that's where most people are talking about business most of the time. Well, you would hope anyway. Right. So I'd imagine the conversations are, and I've been told this, and from screenshots people have sent me, recession is being talked about a lot. And on the back of that, there's a lot of people giving advice about recession and how to market their businesses. And these same people in other posts are saying how hard they're finding it. So my question is very simple to you. Why would you take advice from someone on solving problem X when they themselves haven't solved problem X and are still suffering from it themselves? Why would you do that? And it's a genuine question. You know, it's not a rhetorical question. I'm asking people, and I'd love people to comment below, or however you comment on this podcast, wherever you are. Why would you do that? Why would you take advice from people suffering X when they haven't learned how to deal with or solve X? The only advice you can get from them is advice on how to live with the problem. If that's what you want, then have at it. You know, it's a bit like my mate Dev is a cancer surgeon. Now, if I found I had cancer, if I wanted to find out how to cure that cancer or have it cut out, I would speak to Dev. Okay, I wouldn't go to cancer support groups. If I wanted advice on how to live with the problem, the pain, the sickness of the chemo, etc., I would probably go to a cancer support group. Right? Can you see the difference? It's very different. Well, LinkedIn is like the cancer support group. It's great for talking about your problems, sharing the pain, and joining the echo chamber. If you want solutions, then pick your experts and pick them wisely. In other words, pick us.
And on that note, we can wrap up.
Bye.